Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to this yoga for weight loss class. So we're going to build some strength, some health, some well-being in the body. We're going to connect with the breath. So you'll need a couple of bricks for some of the work that we'll be doing. We'll also be working with pranayama and some asana. So we are going to make our way down to semi-supine position to start our class. Don't get too comfortable. This is where we're starting. So as you arrive, just roll the palms of the hands open and just walk the feet slightly forward of the knees. And just feel the weight of the sacrum and the lower back. So we'll begin our practice, as always, with a few deep breaths to bring ourselves into this moment. So take in a big breath in and out. And doing this again, breathing in and out. So allowing the eyes to close for a few moments. And beginning to settle into body, settle into breath. Be aware of any areas where you may be holding on. Might be in the mind, might be in the body. Just see and feel on the exhale that you can let go of these areas of holding as we embrace this present moment in this present breath. And just begin to cultivate the breath, washing up and down the spine. Feeling expansive on the inhale. And feeling the relief of letting go on the exhale. So as we embark on this session for weight loss, which is really a focus on inner strength, just take a few moments to set an intention, if you wish, for your practice. It might be to be strong, to be healthy, to focus on your breath. It might be to be kind to your body, respectful of where it is. And as you plant this intention, we can embrace the fundamental teaching of yoga, which is one of self-acceptance. So knowing when we are aligned in mind, body, spirit, and emotions, then everything, including everything to do with the body, starts to fall into place. So as we breathe deeply, we'll connect with this inner harmonious state. So feel on the inhale, you can breathe in with calm and awareness. And breathe out any busyness of mind. So then on the next inhale, gently blink the eyes open. On the exhale, place the hands lightly on the belly. And just contacting this area, this seat of personal power. As we connect with this power to transform. So we're going to practice some Kapalabhati rounds from this prone position, this laying position, supine, sorry. So from here, you'll take an inhale, expand. Then on the exhale, you'll draw the belly in sharply, breathing out through the nostrils. You might have a few trial runs. So inhale to expand, reflexive inhale, active exhale, out through the nostrils. So you might begin to train some of these together. So you can inhale. We'll go for 10. Exhale. Then inhale, hold. Holding the breath in. And then natural breath out. We'll do another round. Inhale. Begin 10 rounds. Exhale. Inhale, hold at the top of the inhale, hold, and then exhale. One more round, inhale, active exhale through the nostrils, 10. Inhale, make sure the lower back is on the floor still, hold. Raka Kumbhaka, and exhale. Release the hands, take a big expansive breath on the inhale. Then on the exhale, gather the knees into the belly for Apanasana, taking the shins or the backs of the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, and just have a gentle rock from side to side, just giving the lower back a gentle massage. Just easing in. Fingers and shoulders are relaxed. And then inhaling as you come to center. On the exhale, bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Open the palms, take an inhale to the collarbones. And exhale to let go. Okay, so continuing our core work. That was the deep core muscles we're working there with the pranayama. So now bring the feet together and squeeze the knees together, squeeze the legs together, and also squeeze the glutes. This is something we forget when we do some core crunches. So squeeze the glutes, this engages your lower abdominals. From here, inhale, float the arms up and back, and on the exhale, gently lift the head and cup the back of the head, and just take the elbows forward this time. So you're cradling the head, you can feel length in the back of the neck. Squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the knees together, squeeze the glutes, inhale. And on the exhale, draw the belly in and lift. Hold in here, squeeze in for 5, 4, stay active, keep squeezing the glutes. 3, steady Ujjayi breath. Lift a bit higher. 2, 1. Inhale, lower back down. Take a breath, relax for a breath. Relax the glutes. And we'll repeat this. Again, engage Mula Bandha, legs, glutes, inhale, exhale, Uddiyana Bandha, belly draws in, squeeze and lift. Breathe in for 5. Belly into the spine. 4. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze those knees together. 3. 2. Don't give up. 1. Inhale, come back down. Exhale. We've got one more round. Engage everything. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze out, lift. For 1. Count in reverse this time. 2. Keep squeezing those glutes. Fire up the lower body. 3. Squeezing and lifting. 4. Stay where you are. Don't give up. 5. Well done. Inhale to lower down. On the exhale, release the hands. Draw the knees wide in towards the belly. Nice and wide. And then towards the armpits, float the soles of the feet up towards the sky for Ananda Balasana. And on the exhale, you can take shins, backs of thighs, ankles or feet. Begin to rock gently from side to side. Beginning to create balance in the breath. You might feel slightly heightened heart rate from that. It's really engage those muscles. So we're just opening out the back muscles there. Cultivating a little bit of relaxation. From here on the inhale, as you come to center, on the exhale, bring the soles of the feet either towards each other or possibly together. Just see what's best. If it bothers your knees, then keep them apart. So just feel this hip opening. Find your Ujjayi breath as you squeeze your pelvic floor. Now it might be you press your elbows gently into your shins, just encouraging those knees apart. So active through the lower body, but the upper body is relaxed. The facial muscles are relaxed as you use your Ujjayi breath. Okay, we'll try something a bit trickier. So squeeze the pelvic floor, inhale. Now on the exhale, see if you can possibly curl up, lift the head and shoulders away from the floor, as if you were trying to place your forehead towards the toes. Breathing. Squeezing and breathing. Keep lifting the pelvic floor. Doing great. And then inhale to lower. From here, release the feet. Exhale, draw the knees back into the belly. From here, you can either roll to one side, come through to seated that way, or take hold of the back of the thighs and rock your way through that way. Okay, so come into Sukhasana, easy cross-leg position, or stretch the legs out if that's better. If you need to sit on something, please do. Sit nice and tall, take those fingertips out to the sides. Lift and lengthen the spine, do a little bit of lateral extension. Inhale, float the left arm up or bring the hands to the hip. And on the exhale, spider walk that right hand out to the side until you emerge in a nice stretch here. Breathe in. So finding the breath, knowing that our journey into weight loss and strength is not just about strength, it's also about relaxation for the nervous system. So begin to cultivate some nice steady breaths. And know this helps us to move away from the stress hormone, which encourages us to hold on to things we might not need to hold on to. So just finding the relaxation in the side body. Nice deep breaths into that left side. Expanding, feeling where the resistance is and embracing that resistance as being part of you. This is all part of the self-acceptance. Shoulders are relaxed. One more breath. Good, and then swing that arm down. Inhale as you lift to the upright. Exhale. Again, inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, float the right arm up. Exhale, spider walk out the left hand, again into lateral extension. See how things feel on this side, no strain or force. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, finding the relaxation. You might go a little bit deeper, just see where you need to be. Make sure your shoulders aren't hunched up, so keep drawing those down. That's it, lifting the chest, looking good. Breathing steadily. Relaxing the facial muscles, the spaces around the eyebrows. Saying it's okay, body, we can just relax. All is good, all is well. One more breath. Good. From here, inhale, swing the arm back up, back to the upright, and exhale as you arrive there. Okay, so coming through to an all fours position. If you need to support your knees, please do have a blanket there to hand. And do have your bricks alongside you. We'll be using those in this session. So having the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From this position, just take a few moments to stabilize. So feel you can really straighten out the elbows, draw the shoulders back. From this position, tuck the toes under. Make sure the knees are lined up with the ankles, that's it. And on the exhale, as you squeeze the pelvic floor, keeping the back in neutral, you're just going to lift the knees a little way away from the floor so your knees and your ankles are in the same plane. Pushing out of the floor through the shoulders. If this is too much, then just bring the knees down again. No bother. You can go in and out of this. Otherwise, we're hovering. We're using our core stability to hover. Our dristi, our gaze, is between the thumbs. We're squeezing the pelvic floor. We're resisting the urge to lift higher. We're staying nice and low. Inhale. On the exhale, just drop the knees down a little bit, maybe a centimeter. Keep pushing out the shoulder girdle, feeling your strength there. Belly is drawing in. Inhale. Exhale, lift the knees just another centimeter higher, so going higher again. That's it, draw those shoulders back. We've got one more of these. Squeezing and breathing. Inhale, little lowering of the knees. Don't touch the floor. Exhale, draw the shoulders back. Inhale, little lift of a centimeter. You've got this. Don't give up. Exhale as you hover there. Feel the thighs kicking in. Inhale as you bring the knees down and tuck the toes. Exhale and sink back into Child Pose, Balasana. Woo. So as you come down, gently tuck the chin in. Enjoy this moment of relaxation. If you need to give the fingers and thumbs a wiggle, do so. Feel the connection with the heightened heart rate. And again, just observe as the breath begins to settle. So then from this position, inhale, slide the hands forward once again. Exhale as you arrive there. Inhale, tuck the toes under. This time on the exhale, push and lift back into downward dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Hands are shoulder distance, feet are hip distance. Lengthening back. If you can feel any tightness in the legs, and just begin to lift and lower the heels. Nice and easy. Feel the back of the body lengthening. Head is dangling, shoulders are relaxed. Good, and then reaching both heels back, that's option 2, coming into a static downward dog. Then from this position on the inhale, floating the right foot up, so pointing the toes straight back, three-legged dog. So make sure the hips stay nicely level. If you want an extra challenge, you might lift up onto the toes of the left foot, continue to reach up from there. Remember to keep the hands active, but let the head dangle as you gaze towards the left big toe. Strong breathing, breath with sound. If this is too much, then just stay in the downward dog, no problem. Then inhale, lower the right leg. We change sides, push out the shoulders. Exhale, float the left leg up to your own measure. It doesn't have to be hugely high, wherever you can get to, but point the toes wherever you are. Steady breathing. An extension is to lift right up on the toes. Continue to lift the leg from there, pushing out of the shoulder girdle as you breathe. Stay happy, keep breathing. You've got this. Be really strong through those glutes. Squeeze that left glute particularly. And then exhale as you bring the left foot down. Keeping the feet together. On the inhale, ripple the spine forward and coming into a plank position. Exhale, remember your plank. You can have your knees down or your knees can be up. Wherever you are, squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone, and rock your weight forward into your hands. Squeeze the legs together if you can. Steady breathing, stay really strong. Good, then inhale, bring the knees down, release the toes. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in and lower the body all the way to the floor. From here, inhale, slide the elbows forward. We'll come into Sphinx pose, little back bend. Exhale. Now feel as you roll the shoulders back, you can relax the glutes, switch those off. And on the inhale, lift the chest forward. Feel that lovely stretch of the belly. That should feel good after the core work. Exhale, draw the shoulders back and keep a level gaze. Relaxing into the breath. If you need to be lower, that's okay. Just take your hands much further forwards. Listen to the messages you're getting from your back. When we're building strength, the back is working in conjunction with the deep core muscles. So it's important we keep listening to messages. We've got one more breath. And then exhale, soften the shoulders so you can sink down. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. From here, tuck the toes under so you can keep the knees down or lift the knees. Inhale, you might lift all the way back up to plank position. You can use the knees. And then exhale as you push back into downward dog. From here, inhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. And exhale as you fold forward, just gently bend the knees and let go of the head. So you're up onto the fingertips. So this is a gentle Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the chest forward. That's it, good. And then exhale, rebend the knees, let the head dangle. It's just opening out those hamstrings. And again, inhale, chest comes forward. Open the back of the legs. Exhaling to fold. So then from here, we'll come into chair pose. You can either have the feet hip distance or walk the feet together, whatever feels best in your body. On the inhale, you'll sit back into your imaginary chair and keep your fingertips on the floor. That's it. So draw your shoulders back, lift the gaze, but keep the back of the neck long. Find your breath. Now if your legs are together, squeeze those legs together and squeeze the glutes. The same principles as when we were doing those core crunches. So everything switches on in the lower body. Good, enjoy that lovely burning sensation. Feel your thighs getting really strong. From here, inhale, lift and bring the hands to prayer position, but stay low. So keep sitting back into your sitting bones. Good. Observe the mind. If it goes into reactive states, it's okay, mind. We're not going to be here forever. Keep breathing and feeling. It's all good. Now inhale, sit back a little bit deeper. Squeeze in, that's it. Exhale, lift a little out of this. We just got one more, that's all. Inhale, sit back. You can do this, don't give up. Exhale, squeeze. Continue to push out the heels, squeeze. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, coming to Anjali Mudra. Pausing here. Catch your breath. Soften the gaze. And gently bow the head down. Feel a relaxation through the back of the neck. Reconnect with the intention you set. Possibly feel a little trembling around the body, around the fingertips. This is the prana building. Good, and then inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, bring the hands to the sides of the body, Samastitihi. From here, inhale, swoosh the arms up. You might lift the gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, swan dive down as you take the arms back and down, bringing the hands back to the floor. From here, inhale, walk the hands forward once again. Step the feet back to hip distance. Exhale, pushing back into downward dog. Again, lengthening the spine. From here, inhale, float the right leg up behind you. On the exhale, draw the right knee into the belly and then step the foot by the right hand. So come into a high lunge position. That's it. Check that your knee is directly over your ankle. Keep everything nice and safe. And draw the shoulders back. Know you can always bring your hands to your bricks. It's a nice, easier option. Drawing the shoulders back from there. You might need to do that for what we're doing next. So from here, you squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale, you step the right leg back and step the left leg forward. That's it. And just check your knee position. Knees directly over the ankle. Stay low. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. Inhale, step back. Exhale, forward and sink. Inhale, back. Exhale, step. Inhale, back. Exhale, step. Inhale, back. Exhale, step. Inhale, back. Exhale, step. One more. Inhale, back. Exhale, step. Pausing with the left leg forward. If you're feeling brave on the inhale, you'll press into the front heel, bring the hands into a prayer position. Good, press out that heel, feel how strong you are, push out through the back heel. Breathing steadily. From here, inhale. On the exhale, take the left arm back and the right arm forward. Keep bending. Stay nice and low, it's all good, you got this. Keep bending. If you're wobbly, then just walk your left foot out, no problem. And then inhale as you come back down. Exhale. Inhale, step the left leg back, right leg comes forward. Stabilize, squeeze your pelvic floor. Inhale, press off the front heel. Back to the prayer hands. How are we doing? Are we hanging in there? We're doing well. That's it, keep squeezing. Lift the chest. Feel your strength. And then inhale, swing the right arm back, left arm forward. Keep sinking and bending. Embrace those sensations. Stretch through the fingertips. One more breath. Good, then inhale as you bring the hands down to the bricks. Exhale, step the right leg back, coming into a plank position for 5, 4, lift the back of the knees, 3, squeeze in the belly, 2, 1, exhale, bring the knees down, walk the hands back, so you can shift your bricks over to one side, and just sit back on the heels. Well done. So if this feels too much, and it is uncomfortable as a rule, just come off the heels. If you're able to maintain Virasana, it sends a big jolt of energy off the backs of the toes, which is all good. So again, bringing the hands to the heart space. Allowing things to settle. Feeling that body-mind connection. Already through with the breath. Good, and from here, come off the toes. That should feel better. Inhale, float the prayer hands up. And on the exhale, circle down through flamenco wrists. Shake out the wrists. From here, you can cross the ankles behind you and sit back, or just come down to seated, however is best. That's it, great. So from here, we're in Dandasana. Just take a moment to feel your sitting bones. You're able to sit tall. So from here, we're coming to Parsvakonasana, East Facing Plank modification. So walking the feet in, feet are just forward of the knees. Hands can be back, or if that's too much for your wrists, bring your forearm all the way down. From here, we'll start nice and easy. Inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, maybe do a little lift of the chin. So into a little mini back bend, which creates a lot of energy around the heart. And again, blows away the cobwebs, helps us to reset as we press out the heels of the hands. And then exhale as you sink back to neutral. Good, just take a breath there. Know that this is option one, you can stay with that. That's all right. Option number two, on the inhale, as you squeeze your pelvic floor, you'll squeeze your glutes and lift your hips away from the floor. Make sure your feet are underneath your knees. You might walk your feet together and squeeze from there, but know that's a difficult option. You can take your head back from here, pushing out the roots of the fingers. Then, if you've taken the head back, inhale, bring the head to look forward. Exhale. Inhale, press out the heels, lift the hips. Exhale, Kapalabhati. Strong exhale through the nostrils. 10 rounds, inhale. Exhale, bring the sitting bones down. Take a breath, recover. I'm going to do this again. Know you can stay grounded. If that's much easier, stay grounded. Otherwise, inhale, lift up, engage everything. Exhale, inhale 10 rounds. Inhale, lift and hold. And exhale to come all the way down. Good. Cross at the ankles if that's comfortable. Bring the hands to caveman hands, just resting in the thighs. Give the fingers and thumbs a wiggle. As you sit tall, try to bring your breath into a state of balance gradually. And then just do a few royal waves through the wrists. Working in both directions. And then shake out the wrist there. Okay, bricks to hand. So, bringing the bricks shoulder distance apart towards the front of your mat. Now you can replicate this just by working off of your mat if you don't have the bricks, no problem. So we're going to hide the feet, roll through, place the hands down flat, and then create a nice safe plank. So tuck the tailbone under as you step the left leg back. Tuck the right tailbone under as you step the right leg back. Make sure the weight is over the shoulders. From here, inhale, lift the right heel up, point the toes. Then exhale, draw the right knee into the belly as you rock your weight forward. Breathe in. Strong Ujjayi breath. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, left knee into belly. Squeeze and hold. One more breath. Don't give up. Inhale, step the left leg back. Knees down or knees lifted. Exhale, lower the body through Chaturanga. So lower in, lower in. Then inhale, lift it into back bend of choice. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the toes, pushing back into downward dog. Even out the breath. Feel that lovely fiery heat sensation moving through all of your system. Feel the empowering effect of that. Then from here, inhale, bring the knees down. Untuck the toes. You'll be glad we're moving on from that. Exhale, move the bricks to one side. I'm going to bring the forearms down. So it's not particularly getting any easier. So from here, I'd like you to interweave your fingers and have your elbows underneath the shoulders. So coming into dolphin plank. Inhale, step the right leg back, tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, step the left leg back, tuck the tailbone under. Lifting through the backs of the knees. Squeeze in and breathe in. Powering away from the floor. Gaze towards the thumbs. Stay strong. Stay brave. You can do this. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the quads. For 5. Steady breaths. 4. Keep defying gravity. 3. 2. We're nearly there. Don't give up. And 1. Exhale. From here, unclasp the hands, drop the belly to the floor. We're coming back into Sphinx pose. Walk the elbows forward. Inhale, lift the chest as you soften the glutes. Exhale. Feel that stretch of the belly. Relaxing. Feeling the heightened heart rate as we go into another little back bend here. Good, and then exhale, drop the belly down to the floor and bring the arms in either side of your body. You're going to set up for Shalabhasana. So from here, see if you can interweave your fingers behind your back, roll your shoulders back. You'll endeavor not to tense your glutes, but you'll have to tense them just a little bit, but try to avoid too much. Squeeze the pelvic floor. On the inhale, lift the head and possibly lift the legs as you send the hands back. So balancing on the belly, balancing on the pelvis, trying to lift from the inner thighs, squeeze and lift and breathe. And then exhale, come down and relax entirely. Rest one ear down or rest your forehead down. Feel the energy from the back bend. We're going to do this once more. Shalabhasana variation. Inhale, interweave the fingers. Exhale, engage your bandhas. And then inhale, squeeze and lift. Use those deep back muscles. Try not to tense the glutes. Lift the chest, lifting away from the floor. Breathe in and feel it. That's it, looking good. And exhale, come down. Rest the opposite ear on the floor or the forehead. Steady the breath, steady the mind. From here, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale as you lift into back bend of choice. It might be Bhujangasana, baby cobra, a higher cobra, or maybe even upward dog. See what's doable. And exhale, pushing back into downward dog position. You need to bring your knees down for extra rest. Listen to that message. Otherwise, let the head down go. Settle into the forward bend. Then from here, on the inhale, bring the right knee down. Exhale, right hand is underneath the right shoulder as we set up for Vasisthasana, modified side plank. Bring the left hand to rest on the hip. As you get your balance, try and roll your left shoulder open. Square the back foot towards the back of the mat and then lengthen the spine. If you know this is going to be too much for your wrist, you bring your forearm down and have your fingers facing forward. So that's your modification. Otherwise, hold in and breathe in. So you can stay here. This feels like a challenge to stay here. If this is really easy for you, you might stack the ankles. Make sure the shoulder is still over the wrist. You might float the left arm up into space and squeeze and lift the right hip away from the floor. You can do this with the knee down, no problem. Wildcard option is to also lift the left leg up. You might fall over, but try to lift the left leg up. That's it. And exhale, coming down. From here, inhale, come back to your plank position. We're still in this. Now you can bring your knees down. Exhale, bring your left knee down as we change sides. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Right hand comes to the hip. Find your breath. That's it. Stay happy. Settle into your breath. Now you can stay here. Here is good. Lots of strength going on through the upper body. Option 2 is to stack the ankles and squeeze those inner thighs together. Maybe float the right arm up into space. Pushing and lifting the left hip, breathing. Good. Final option is to lift the right leg. See if that's doable. Then exhale to come down, coming back into plank position. Then inhale, bring the knees down. We're coming back to child for a rest. And exhale as you sink back. Bringing the arms into the sides of the body, relax the shoulders. Use out the breath. From here, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale as you slowly lift towards the upright. We're back to Virasana. Nice neutralizing, grounding posture. So sit tall. Have your gaze into Ajna Chakra, the eyebrow space. Bring the hands back to Anjali. Allowing things to settle. Good. From here, inhale, slide the hands forward. We're coming back to downward dog. Exhale, pushing back into downward dog. So we're going to combine two things here. So we're going back to the chair pose. On the inhale, feet can stay here or can come together. On the exhale, walk the hands back as you begin to sit back in your chair. So sitting those sitting bones back. Fingertips come down. Remember, all your principles are squeezing and engaging. Now, if you have any knee problems, know that you're coming down to seated, however is best for your knees, so don't strain anything. Otherwise, on the exhale, if your knees feel okay, you may continue to sit back, sit back, sit back, using those lower abdominals. And then as you arrive, begin to lift the legs. Remember your options, back of thighs, hands either side of the legs, or maybe lifting all the way to straight. Just see what's doable. Breathe in, squeezing as we come into Navasana. Squeezing and lifting. That's it. Lift your chest towards your thighs. Squeeze in, 2 more breaths. Good, stay strong, don't give up, stay. 1 more breath, stay. Good, and exhale as you come down. Hug the knees in. Give yourself a little self-hug reward. Bringing your forehead down to your knees. Even out the breath. And inhale as you lift the gaze. And exhale, release. 1 more round. Are we ready? If you're ready for this, up onto the toes. This is option 1. Lift your chest. Option 2, legs are floating, arms are floating. Option 3, we've got straight legs. See what's doable. Lifting and squeezing. Breathing, keep your gaze on your toes or straight in front of you. Stay strong, squeezing those abdominals. 2 more breaths. That's it. And 1 breath. And exhale, come down. This time, slide the legs out. Point the toes forward. Slide the hands back. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest as you point the toes. Exhale, you can either look straight ahead or take the head back as we come to Matsyasana, fish pose. Modified version. So now you can stay there. If you want to go deeper, you can bring your forearms down. Lift your chest from there. Point your toes and look forward. If you want to go even deeper, if you don't have any issues with glaucoma, heart disease, you begin to reach your head back into space. Opening the throat. And then inhale, carefully bring the head back if you've taken that option. Exhale, walk the elbows underneath the shoulders. Spread out the fingers on the floor. Inhale, keep pointing the toes. Exhale, press into the hands, and we're going to lift slowly. So pressing into the hands, lift slowly. Squeeze those elbows back, using the triceps all the way up. Good. And exhale as you arrive there. So from here, shift the glutes back, taking the body into a little internal rotation. So from here, bring the fingertips down for Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lift the chest forward with some nice long back. Exhale as you gaze towards the toes. Nice steady breathing. This time try to relax the kneecaps, give them a jiggle. That's it, make sure you're not tightening up anywhere. From here, we're going to release the back muscle, so this will involve rounding the back. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. That's an option. Otherwise, inhale to lift. Exhale, hinge from the hips. But then when you can hinge no more, you can begin to round a little and just begin to fold down until you can relax and release through your back.
Wherever you can feel any tension or stiffness, just breathe in there. Relaxing and releasing. If you didn't move too far, that's okay. Just round from wherever you are. Drop the chin to the chest. Releasing those back muscles. And entering more of an introspective state in the forward bend as we settle and balance the nervous system. And from here, inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor and lifting back up towards the upright, and exhale. From here, inhale, bend in the right knee, bring the sole of the foot to the floor, exhale. Modified Ardha Matsyendrasana. So on the inhale, take the the right hand back. Sorry, this is Marichasana C, getting all my Sanskrit mixed up. So from here, you scoop the right knee with the inner left elbow. This is a Superman move, if you wish. And then inhale, lift the chest to the right side. Feel that lovely, delicious twist emerge. Exhale, roll that right shoulder open. You can look to the side. Settle into the twist. Or if you wish, you can glide the head carefully to look in the direction of the right shoulder. Lift through the crown of the head, stay long. That's great, everyone. Unwinding, unraveling the back from all that strength work. And inhale as you glide the head to center. And exhale, unwind the twist. Stretching the right leg out, we'll change sides. So bending in the left knee, left foot to the floor, sit tall up the sitting bones. Left hand goes back. We got the Superman move. Inhale, scoop that left knee forward as you lift to the left side. Exhale, good. Relax your shoulders. You can stay here, look into the side or even over the shoulder. See what feels good. Nice, steady breath. Facial muscles are relaxed. Winding down. And inhale as you float the gaze to center. Looking forwards, exhale, unravel the twist. Okay, so from here, you might wish to sit on something. We're doing a little bit more pranayama. So I'm going to sit on a block. So just choosing whatever you wish to sit on and support your lower back. Come into a comfortable seated position and come into Siddhasana. That's where you have the heels stacked. You can be in cross-leg position, whatever's best for you, best for your knees. Take a few moments to feel settled through the sitting bones, sitting tall. Allow the eyes to close for a few moments. Feeling that swirl of sensation, prana, breath, and heat that you've created through this practice. And knowing that we'll now harness all of that into our pranayama to help steady the mind, this journey into strength and self-acceptance. So once you've connected with that inner harmony we connected with at the beginning, take a deeper breath. On the exhale, gently blink open the eyes. So we're moving to Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, also known as. So you'll interweave the fingers. We're using Yoni Mudra. I prefer to use this for this practice. Bring the tips of the longest fingers together and the thumbs together. In effect, you create a yoni. Yoni means a womb. So then from here, you lift the hands up and slide the thumbs underneath the chin. Relax your shoulders and elbows, and then allow the tips of the fingers to pop open. So your shoulders and elbows should be really relaxed. And just finding the breath in the nostrils initially. So the idea is we balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain, which creates harmony and peace. So from here, I'll mirror you. So I want you to close off your right nostril and then inhale through the left. Close, open, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close, open, exhale, left. That's it. Inhale, left. close, open, exhale, right. Once you find the rhythm, you feel free to close your eyes. Inhale, right. Keep your length. Close, open, exhale, left. Keep a squeeze of the pelvic floor. Inhale, left, 2, 3, 4. Close, open, exhale, right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right, 2, 3, 4. Close, open, exhale, left. 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale, left, 2, 3, 4. Close, open, exhale, right. 2, 3, 4. Bringing the tips of the first fingers together, dropping this Hasta Mudra down into the lap, keeping the shape. Allow the eyes to close and just begin to observe a natural flow of breath. Observe a gentle flow of breath in the nostrils. You may feel clearer, more spacious. I just did a little taster of what can be quite a deep practice with longer ratios, longer holds. But know that just an introduction, you can still feel the benefits. Imagine that you're withdrawing into the spaces behind the eye sockets, behind the closed eyes. Feel that you're resting back into the shoulder blades as you balance equally on the sitting bones. Feel the natural curves of the spine as the heart space lifts forward and the crown of the head lifts skyward. Feel on the exhale how the shoulders settle and the knees and inner thighs can relax. Holding the state of mindful awareness for a few more breaths. Now, as you touch this inner peace, this harmony, which is always accessible through this practice, will become more active. So take in a deeper breath on the inhale. On the exhale, gently blink open the eyes. And we'll release the mudra, bringing the hands instead to Anjali Mudra at the heart space. Maybe feel some residual warmth around the fingertips. I'm going to close this practice with the sacred vibration of Om. You can listen or join in. Take a breath in. And gently bowing the head in this gesture of humility, gratitude, and surrendering to higher forces. We'll give thanks here for our health and our practice. On the inhale, lifting the prayer hands up. Exhaling to center. Namaste. Okay, good job everybody. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you're feeling warm. I hope you're feeling centered, and I look forward to seeing you next time.